What is up, guys? Killerkev, and today back with another episode of Skyrim Mods. And today we're going to be looking at something freaking amazing. It is the Black Swordsman Armor. Now, the reason why I say this is amazing because ages ago I believe we covered a weapon mod called the Berserker Sword. Now, I think this goes with it. There was a lot of, I was looking at it, it's basically the full title of this is the Berserker Black Swordsman Armor. Now I thought, wow, can you imagine that sick blade with cover? If you don't know what I'm on about, I'll put it on screen somewhere. If you want to go and check that out, click that, it will take you to another video or open up a new thing. Don't worry, so you won't lose this video. But that sword would really go well with this. It is really nice set, it's really crisp, or any sort of other sort of futuristic or fancy weapon would go great with this armor as well. So without further ado, guys, obviously if you want this mod, it is down in the description below. Make sure to go and click that, make sure to go and grab it as well. I think it's pretty damn cool, and the reason why, there's one main element which I think is absolutely amazing, which I won't spoil just yet. I'll get into it. So obviously we're here in Dragon's Reach in the Skyforge, and surprisingly he's actually on the grindstone today. He's not in the middle of the video, which is great. So I think it is in steel. It is, as you can tell here, a lot of detailing on the boots already. As you can tell, there's nothing like we've seen before. Obviously there's a sort of like a little scale chainmail on that, which is freaking awesome. Loads of detail as well. Let's grab that. Obviously there's two different sets of boots here. I'm not too sure what that's all about. There's obviously chest chainmail. Oh, what's that? A chest here which looks freaking sick. Let's just have a look at that real quick. Look how cool that actually looks. Look at the arms, the shoulders, obviously the sort of leather straps going through it as well. It is freaking amazing, so I'm really happy about that. My favourite thing is this though. Look at that. It is the Black Swordsman Iron Arm. You're probably thinking, well, how the hell does that work? That just looks sort of like a holster and just a hand. Well, I'll show you in a minute. It does look freaking sick. So I've obviously come over here and grab it and put it on. Obviously put the boots, the chest and the arm on. Let's take the hood off because we're not going to need that. But yeah, as you can tell, it doesn't look that obviously that amazing, but as you can tell here, it looks like someone has cut my arm off and literally has put a barnacle fitting on here, pretty much like of Star Wars, which Luke has. But look how cool that looks, and it's functional as well. You can obviously use it with weapons and everything else, but just look at the sheer amount of detailing on this as well. Maybe if there was sort of like an underdress to have something with long sleeves or something, just to cover up the rest of my skin, which would look freaking damn sick. And also, I wouldn't mind a helmet as well. I'd like to see if there was a helmet for this particular thing as well. But as you can tell, the stuff on the bottom, again, not all the way through the floor, but the stuff on the bottom. Boots, looking on point, looking pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. I didn't even realise that there was a little fan to the back of it, but let's cover those. And little sort of spiky ends here, spiky bands or something. Is weird at the back of the legs here. Obviously they're kind of like leather chaps all the way up. Obviously it's plated at the front here. Pretty much a cool sort of dragon slaying armor. They've done pretty cool. Or sort of like a Witcher. I don't know why I'm getting Witcher feels from this. It's really weird. Got the groined knife, which is a little bit weird. I'm not sure why that's there. Careful when you're putting that in and out of the holster. A little satchel here on the side, on the right side, and obviously the left side we have got that beautiful barnacle armor. I can't get over that, it just looks pretty damn cool. That metal arm does look like someone has, it's not even glitchy as well, that's the thing, because normally when you sort of implement something over something else, it's either really glitchy or it just doesn't work at all. The hands peek through the other hands, or some weird textures go wrong, but this is pretty much flawless throughout, even at the elbow joint as well, which is really kind of cool to see as well. It's got a little spring there, which is awesome. You know, there's an incredible amount of detail on this for what it is, but obviously for me, being a perspective sort of cosmetic, I'd really like something to fill in these sections here, which obviously the arm sections are really, but that's me. And just the rest of it in general is really pretty damn cool. I really do like the sort of texture and sort of like the, I know it's kind of like a metal to dragon sort of effect up here, which is, I don't know, it might just be me, but it's really sick. Again, another satchel on the back here. What is that in there? That'd be interesting to find out what that is in there. Is that like some sort of sword or a saw or something? I don't know, it's pretty weird. Obviously, let's have a look at the top half as well, at the back. Pretty damn cool, chains coming from the sides as well. But yeah, overall it's pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. I can't really sort of show anything else particular apart from the looks. Sort of the armor details are within the mod generally themselves. But you can't really test them, can't really spawn on a dragon and then get beaten the crap out of. I don't particularly do that anyway. The only thing I do that with is actually weapons. I test them all out. But just generally armor, we sort of run down, talk about them, have a little look at them, and I'll give you my thoughts and my opinions on the armor. And that comes to my next point, guys. If you have this mod or are going to get this mod, I would love to hear what you think. So obviously bung it down in the comment section below. That would be freaking awesome. But guys, until the next one, Killerkev here, and get a kill out.